Hey guys, today we're going to read The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisnero. I'm saying that wrong. I should really look that up. I'm sorry. I looked it up. It's Sandra Cisneros, and now I feel better about saying her name properly. I chose this book because a lot of the authors that I read say that this is the book that got them to start reading. And what I really like about it is that all of the chapters are just kind of like little mini stories about the street, this Mango Street. So I'm almost done with it. I haven't finished it yet. I've got that much left, but I figured I'd share the first story with you, the first chapter. So the first chapter is called The House on Mango Street. We didn't always live on Mango Street. Before that, we lived on Loomis on the 3rd floor. And before that, we lived on Keeler. Before Keeler, it was Paulina. Before that, I can't remember. But what I remember most is moving a lot. Each time it seems there'd be one more of us. By the time we got to Mango Street, we were 6. Mama, Papa, Carlos, Kiki, my sister Nenny, and me. The house on Mango Street is ours, and we don't have to pay rent to anybody or share the yard with the people downstairs, or be careful not to make too much noise. And there isn't a landlord banging on the ceiling with a broom. And even so, it's not the house we'd thought we'd get. We had to leave the flat on Loomis quickly. The water pipes broke and the landlord wouldn't fix them because the house was too old. We had to leave fast. We were using the washroom next door and carrying water over in empty milk gallons. That's why Mom and Papa looked for a house, and that's why we moved into the house on Mango Street, far away on the other side of town. They always told us that one day we would move into a house, a real house, that would be ours for always, so we wouldn't have to move each year. And our house would have running water and pipes that worked. And inside it would have real stairs, not hallway stairs, but stairs inside like the houses on TV. And we'd have a basement and at least 3 washrooms so that when we took a bath, we wouldn't have to tell everybody. Our house would be white with trees around it and a great big yard and grass growing without a fence. This was the house Papa talked about when he held a lottery ticket, and this was the house Mama dreamed about in the story she told us before we went to bed. But the house on Mango Street is not the way they told it at all. It's small and red with tight steps in front and windows so small you'd think they were holding their breath. Bricks are crumbling in place, and the front door is so swollen you have to push hard to get in. There's no front yard, only 4 little elms, and the city planted them by the curb. Our out back is a small garage for the car we don't yet own, and a small yard that looks smaller because the 2 buildings on either side. There are stairs in our house, but they're ordinary hallway stairs, and the house has only 1 washroom. Everybody has to share a bathroom. Mama and Papa, Carlos and Kiki, me and Nenny. Once, when we were living on Loomis, a nun from my school passed by and saw me playing out front. The laundromat downstairs had been boarded up because it had been robbed 2 days before, and the owner had painted on the wood, "Yes, we're open," so as not to lose business. "Where do you live?" she asked. "There," I said, pointing up to the 3rd floor. "You live there?" "There?" I had to point to where she pointed. The 3rd floor, the paint peeling wood bars Papa had nailed on the window so that we wouldn't fall out. "You live there?" The way that she said it made me feel like nothing. "There? I live there." I nodded. I knew then I had to have a house, a real house, one I could point to. But this isn't it. The house on Mango Street isn't it. For the first time, Mama says, "Temporary," says Papa. But I know how those things go. So that is the first little story. And the rest of it talks about the people that she meets on Mango Street. So I think it's really interesting. I think it's a really good, quick read. Or not. Maybe you take longer to do it. Anyway, highly recommend it. Hope you guys are having a good day. See you soon.